Good evening and welcome to Talks with Mel. So beautiful. I had to change my name because I know y'all used to me saying welcome to Mel's Talks. But I did change my name because I was looking on the internet, just doing some research. Whew, it's a lot of Mel Talks, this, that, and the other. But I still wanted to keep Mel and Talks in it somewhere. So I just decided to switch it up just a little bit. So that's the new name, Talks with Mel. So beautiful. Ting. Okay, I'm done being conceited. But you should be confident that you are beautiful. I hope everyone had an amazing day today. I hope you're having a good evening. So this evening topic is the struggles of being a parent. I know that it is probably the hardest job that we can have, being a parent, because I'm a parent of three, and granted, one of my children is deceased, but I still say I'm a parent of three because I am. But being a parent, baby, it's like dealing with preteens and teenagers and their attitudes, because I have preteens right now, baby. Dealing with the virtual learning, just dealing with being financially stable to provide for your child. Like being a parent, wow, it's like you're a parent and you're working like 365 days of the year every day. Like it's nonstop being a parent, but I am very blessed and thankful that God blessed me with three beautiful children. I love being a mother. I love being a parent. And granted, it be days I be wanting to knock mine out. Baby, because these smart mouths. I know I'm not the only one that deal with smart mouths, but ooh, I be wanting to knock mine out sometimes. I love them. I be wanting to knock them out. But lost my train of thought. Oh, the virtual learning. That's another thing. With this pandemic. I know some may have sent their children back to school, some are doing virtual. I did choose to do virtual. Miss my head, showing my grades. I did choose to do virtual. Baby, the virtual is definitely something else. I feel like all children need to be face to face with their teacher, have that one-on-one. So granted, just know if you got your children doing virtual, don't think you're the only parent out there that's like, ooh, like this is too much. But I'm thankful that my kids are doing pretty good, but I stay on them. I'm thankful that I'm able to be at home with them just to help them. Even when I wasn't and I was at work, I was on their phone, FaceTime. I'm emailing the teachers, and I still email the teachers. I'm very thankful that I have a group of teachers for my children this year that are very hands-on. Anytime I reach out to them, they always email me back, within that day, within an hour, sometimes within a few minutes. So I'm very thankful to have that. And I pray that all of you all have that. But you definitely have to stay on these teachers, and if you don't have it, but, stay on them. Like, these your children. I know for me, I be looking at that word like, okay, I have no idea what that is. Mama's not going to tell you no lie. Let's email your teacher. And if I got their number, I will call them. I'm about their life. Hello. My name is Miss Taja, and I need your assistance. Don't mind me. But definitely, I know that can be a struggle for parents. I would say keep pushing. Do not give up. Pray. If you got to take 5 or 6 minutes to pray, however long it take, pray about it. Ask God to guide you through, because Lord knows I be praying over them. I be praying about their schoolwork, about their attitudes, about everything, protection. Like, Lord, I need you. Like, I'm one. I be praying like it ain't no tomorrow, because I know that I can't make it, through each day being a parent without God. Shoot, I can't make it through each day just being me. I'm just saying, like, I have to pray. That's why I stress that so much. Again, Not trying to push my religion on you, but I know the power of prayer changes things, okay? Um, but not only, with their schooling and behavior, you also, some struggle financially trying to make it and provide for their children. I have struggled. I struggle. I'm no different than the next. But one thing I got on my side is God. Cause I be praying. Like I just feel like I wouldn't have made it this far if it hadn't been for God. I had to pray. I've been through so much, and I said it before in my videos. It's like I could write a whole book. But as I do talks with Mel So Beautiful, you'll learn more and more, because my story might be your story, but don't mind me. And back to providing for your children, I can just remember, when they were younger and just struggling financially. Now, granted, I'm not rich, but I'm thankful to be where I am financially, and it's because of God. Again, it's nothing that I'm doing, but just thinking back how far He's brought me, because I can think about how we had to scrape change up, looking in the sofa, in the car, in pockets, in pocketbooks, just trying to scrape that change up to have enough cash to get to the store and buy some pull-ups, okay? And it's like, I was embarrassed for a minute, but then it ended down like, you know what? Forget being embarrassed. Like, we got to do something. And it's like, that just says that you will go above and beyond to make sure your children are taken care of and they have everything they need. And so I stopped being embarrassed. Like, I'm not even embarrassed to share it today. It's like, we scraped that change up, and I want you to know I had 50 cents left over to get 50 cents worth of gas because my car was on empty. And I had $11.42 to go to Ingles and get some pull-ups, okay? And the dude felt so bad for me. Well, I guess he felt a little bad. He felt bad for me at the gas station. She was like, well, go ahead and put $1 in. I said, okay, he gave me 50 more cents. Okay, I put that $1 in because gas was like $1 and something, $1.42. It don't matter. I put that $1 in. How about that? It was a half a gallon. And that half a gallon got me to Ingles and back home. And that's all that mattered. And my baby has pull-ups. And I stayed praying. I can't lie. It was times that I wanted to give up. It's times that I want to give up now. And it's like when I say give up, it's like you just start getting weak, like, Lord have mercy. And just your face just full of tears, like, Lord, okay, what are we gonna do? Granted, back then I went to organizations trying to get assistance. I went to DFACS. You go to DFACS, you can't get approved for food stamps because your income is too much. I'm like, okay, are you serious right now? It's like we robbing Peter to pay Paul. Okay, fine. Look on the bulletin boards to get information about organizations. And I can't lie, just dealing with some of the organizations that I dealt with in Jackson, it put a bad taste in my mouth. And it's like, you know what? I ain't trying to deal with no more organizations. But it was power of prayer. That's all I'm going to say. The power of prayer. I went to one of the organizations. It happened to be a church, seeking assistance to pay our light bill. Well, they said, they started out by saying, well, you can only come one time. You can't come back after we help you one time. Oh, okay. I'm just here seeking assistance, right now, trying to get this light bill paid. We don't have money. You pretty much got to tell them your whole life story about it. So they said, well, we can give you $100, but that's it. Okay, shoot, y'all could have gave me $5. Don't matter. It went over there on that light bill. But I said all that to say, you go in there, you get telling these people all you business, you got to fill out the paperwork. Only for them to tell me at the end, when it's all said and done, oh, well, we need a light bill that says there's a cutoff notice saying your light's about to be cut off. And in my mind, I'm like, why would I wait till they about to be cut off? You know, I already know, like, if I don't get this stuff taken care of now, I'm going to get that notice in the mail in another day or two. You know, they only giving me so much. And it's like, granted, I left out of there in tears because I didn't get that assistance. But God made a way. He made a way. They cut off notice did not come. But it's just like you going in these organizations, you already feel like crap. And they stepping on your back. It don't make you feel no better. Treating you and acting like you just beneath them because you in here seeking assistance. Like, why are you doing that? Don't do that. And then, you know, with it being at a church, I'm looking for you to be, I'm looking for you to hold yourself at a higher standard. You know, you're at a church. Granted, we're human, but it's like, man, like really? It's crazy. And it makes people, you know, if I went in church as a young person, a child growing up and just knowing God and getting a relationship with Him, that would have been one of the many reasons I was like, you know what, because if this person over here at this church and she a member of this church and she carrying on like that, because if God people like that, Have you heard that saying? A wolf in sheep clothing. A wolf in sheep clothing. Come on now. And I may have said it wrong, but you get the gist of what I'm saying. Like, I pass. That's okay. It's crazy. Then like, okay, Christmas. We all be trying to make a way out of no way for us to have our kids to have something to open on Christmas. But let's not forget the reason for the season, Jesus. You know, it's his birthday, but granted, I know we want to get our kids something. We wanted to get the kids something. We ain't had the money to get the kids something, so went to Tours for Tots. Went there, and it was around the time that we lost our youngest daughter. We lost her in November, and it was December. And we went to sign up for Tours for Tots. And I'm sitting down there, fill out the paperwork, like you send forever because you got like 2 or 3 people working and they moving slow as molasses, but don't mind me. You down there for the assistance, so you awake. Sit down there, and I get laid in my paper, not know, hey, how you doing, nothing. I'm like, boy, really? Hello, how are you? Don't mind me. So she's like, okay, you got 2 kids and their ages. Okay. We had a baby that down that road. And I'm like, what? Are you kidding me right now? Like my head could literally just rolled off my shoulders. And I'm looking at her and I'm like, hello, ma'am. That's my daughter. Her name is Angel. It's not just no baby. It's my daughter. Thank you, but no thanks. And I left. You have to be mindful for the things that you say. And that's with anybody, not just for these organizations that's out there, supposed to be out there to help you and give you assistance. But you have to be mindful of what you're saying to people. Like, people already be feeling beat down because they're trying to make a way for their kids. And then they have to go out here and ask for assistance. But just to feel like this big. And granted, she made a comment about my baby. That was enough for me. Okay. I went to other organizations that made me feel like dirt on the ground. And I was like, no, never again. I'm done. But it is my dream, and I'm praying that God makes it a reality to open or rather start my own organization to help families that are in need, help them with clothing, help them with housing, help them with food, help them with transportation, help them with utilities. Like, I want to help them. But with everything in me, I'm not going to make them feel less than what they are. Like, you are somebody. You're somebody. You have a voice. And you deserve to be treated with respect. Not to be made to feel like dirt on the ground. And just speaking for myself, you know, trying to be the best parent that I can be. trying to make a way out of no way for my kids and make sure they good and provide for them, even when finances were tight. Like I would never, treat anybody like that. So I'm gonna continue to speak this organization into existence. I pray that I can get it up and running off the ground and be, the outlet to be able to help. I'm not gonna tell you when you get there like, oh well, we can help you one time, but you can't come back. I'm here to help. And I wanna see you help yourself as well. Like I wanna see you do the thing. I'll be there to pray with you. Like I just wanna see you, succeed, be successful. Like I ain't trying to be there and make you feel bad. I've been homeless. I went without something to eat, but I made sure those kids ate. It's like, you go through so much and people will never know your story unless you open up about it. Because people might see me and like, oh, she's smiling, she good. Baby, I'm over here and can't hardly breathe, but I took me a whole treatment. Got that oxygen over there, but it's neither here nor there. But I smile and I keep the joy and I keep pushing because of God. And it's by His grace and mercy that I've made it this far. And just like I'm making it, you can make it. You will be okay. I promise you. I know it's easier said than done, but if you just put your faith in God and just stand on that faith, walk by faith and not by sight. You can't see what's up ahead, but just trust God's process and know that He got you. So I definitely will be praying for you all. Continue to tune in to my videos, like my videos, subscribe to my YouTube channels, which is Mel Talks with Mel So Beautiful. I still want to say Mel Talks, but Talks with Mel So Beautiful. You'll see my smiling face and know that it's my YouTube channel. Yay! Please leave comments of any topics that you may want to hear me talk about, because my story could be your story. I'm sure I probably don't been through it. And even if I don't, you can leave some stuff and we can still talk about it. Maybe I have to do a live so I can get, input on something that I may not have been on. If you need prayer, granted, I know everybody cannot pray for you. Can't let everybody pray for you, but I don't mind praying for you. Even if you don't ask me, I'm still going to pray for you. Because prayer definitely changes things. If you don't want to leave the comments down below, you can inbox me and let me know if it's a topic. Of course, it's a no judgment zone. Whatever you inbox will definitely be between me, you, and the inbox. Don't mind me. But I hope you guys have an amazing evening, amazing night. And Mel will be back. I keep want to say Mel Talk. I got to do better. I tell you what, maybe it's time for me to go to sleep. Don't mind me. Talks with Mel So Beautiful. Okay, I got it this time. We'll be back to you soon. So look for my videos. You guys be blessed, and I will talk to you soon.